When we were planning our New Mexico trip, I convinced Neko to include a 4-hour detour up to Durango, Colorado, mere 200 or so miles from Albuquerque and Santa Fe. What's here? Just the coolest train ride ever. I've known about the existence of the Durango and Silverton Railroad my entire life, not because I visited before, but from a documentary that I replayed over and over when I was little. And that's why this side trip was a must-go for me when we were in this part of the country. The train departed at 9:45 in the morning. A steam locomotive pulled the coaches that day. We rode on the vintage coach. Almost half the stock were built in the 1880s. And it really gave us the vibe as if we were traveling back in time. There were other seating options, like this observation car and first class, which featured fancier seats. The view you see will be the same no matter where you sit, so we were more than happy with our vintage coach. The railroad runs 45 miles through dangerous terrain to Silverton, climbing 3,000 feet and runs along the Animas River. It is these awe-inspiring views that made this railroad so iconic. The reward of completing this rail link was tremendous back in 1881, as literal silver and gold waited on the other end of the railroad. And so this route was completed in 1 year, no matter how dangerous the terrain was. The train cuts through San Juan National Forest. The snow-covered trees are always a great sight to see. Our train stopped halfway between Durango and Silverton, in Cascade Canyon. In the winter, the train does not run the full length to Silverton, but no worries, you still get to enjoy the canyon views. The layover gives you a chance to see the steam locomotives up close. Either pack some food or buy a board, and have lunch at the picnic table and enjoy the forest of the Rockies. We also got a souvenir cup of hot chocolate, and you get to keep your souvenir tickets. Even if you have no strong affections for trains, it is still an incredible experience. We booked a hotel train package through durangotrain.com, and it gave us a very nice discount. The Durango Lodge was sufficient for our stay and was at a great location in town. Book the tickets in advance since it's a popular ride, especially in the summer. If you want to see the canyon on the outbound, sit on the right side of the train cars, facing front. But if the remaining seats are few, don't worry, because the train runs round trip, so you'll be able to see the canyon at least once. I have written many fantastic train routes, and will write many more, but the Durango and Silverton Railroad will always be my favorite.